advantage Ajax over the Eredivisie. Of course, they took advantage of course, some drop points from the chasing pack. But will they still be there? Coming up this weekend. We'll take a little look next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. Today we look forward to match number 15, I believe, in the Eredivisie over in the Dutchlands. And we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe and get back up to all things Dutch football related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're all here under one roofski. That's right, we're back from our trip in deepest, darkest Georgia, the state. Of course, to look forward to the next round of matches over in the Dutchlands. As of course, PSV and Feyenoord, I think, both dropped points this past weekend to open up, of course, a bit of a gap between Ajax and themselves. Take a look at it, all of it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the Patreons, boys and girls. If you want to help out the channel in another way, that's the best place to do it. Check it all out, patreon.com/RoverC. So here we go then. Of course, recapping the games that did take place last time around. So here they come, kicking it all off with NEC Nijmegen. They took on Cambuur and they lost 3-2 win for Cambuur on the road. Fortuna Sittard also lost as well to Groningen, 4-1 win for them as they slowly but surely grind up the table as well. PEC Zwolle picked up a 0-0 draw against RKC Waalwijk. I called it, boys. Absolutely called it. Willem II lost to Go Ahead Eagles, 1-0 win as well. Big win for Go Ahead Eagles in 8th in the table right now. Sparta Rotterdam did lose to Ajax. Of course, Ajax top of the pops, 2 points clear now of the nearest and dearest. Utrecht also go back to them winning ways with a 1-win over Heracles Almelo, who I think are in a bit of trouble, are they? No, they're all right. Meanwhile, of course, Twente, my boys, picked up a 0-0 draw against Feyenoord. Good result for them. They're up to 7th in the table. Meanwhile, Heerenveen also picked up a draw against PSV Eindhoven. Of course, PSV is 2nd in the table, 2 points adrift of Ajax. And of course, Vitesse Arnhem against AZ Alkmaar also was a draw as well. A lot of draws knocking around over in the Dutchland. There's a feather flying around in the old studio here. Of course, kicking off forward, let's take a look and go back. How many did I get here? I got myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5, 6. I got 6 at the bottom there. So not too shabby. Of course, Ajax lead the charge, 2 points clear over PSV Feyenoord. Within touching distance, 4 points adrift with a game in hand. Win that, they could go second. Of course, down the foot of the table was Zwolle going down. Sittard also in a bit of trouble. Sparta Rotterdam also in a bit of bother in the playoff spots at the moment. Let's take a look at, of course, prediction. I got myself, did I say 6? Did I get myself 6? Ooh, I would have been second spot behind Nalekam, who got 7. Alex Weller, Kevin, and Paul Burden got themselves a 6 as well. So well done to you guys, of course, for kicking ass and taking names. What about the grand old scheme of things? Well, let's take a look at it. This is the leaderboard as it stands. Nalekam is running away with it. Goodness gracious me, there's a massive gap between themselves and deep at the grade. There's what, 8 points clear at the moment, of course, but of course it could still change, especially this week because we've got a double match week. And again, I was supposed to do the reveal of the predictor of the month, but we've been busy. We just got back yesterday from Georgia, and we've unpacked the bags. I've got an issue down, not down there, kind of to the side of down there. I'm in a bit of pain, so we've not had the time to. We've got a doctor's appointment, got to get that all checked out. So we've not had the time to do the calculations. I'm just trying to get the videos out there for you guys, and of course we'll be back hopefully with the reveal of the November predictor of the month for the Eredivisie later. But it's probably now anyway. So take a look at, of course, if you want to get involved with the prediction league, of course we will start the predictor of the month for the month of December, either now or very soon to now, because some of these games, because we have a bit of an extended match day here over in the Eredivisie, because we've got a game I think tomorrow. Is that Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? Wednesday, of course, final against Heracles. Talk about that in a minute. And then also AZ Alkmaar, Fortuna, that's on Thursday. So we've got those games. They're like an extension to this. So there's good 11 points on offer in here. So they technically, no, I guess they're all in December. So these will all count for the month of December. Anyway, so let's get into it. Of course, I look forward to the next round of matches, starting with Feyenoord. And I think, hang on a minute. Ajax against Willem II. Let's go back a second here. So that's also Thursday. Interesting. Okay, I just clocked that. Ajax is also playing on Thursday as well, but different match day. Strange old set of fixtures. But anyway, let's jump to the deep end. Feyenoord up against Heracles Almelo. Let's get into this one now, shall we? Of course, played 35 times, 2005, 22 wins for Feyenoord, 4 wins for Heracles Almelo, and 9 draws. Of course, Feyenoord, though, coming to this back-to-back games without to win. Back-to-back draws, though, unbeaten, though, in the last at least 6 games, picking up 4 wins and 2 draws. Of course, 83% form. Against Heracles Almelo, so just 1 win in 5 for them. Of course, that was a couple of games back. Feyenoord did beat Heracles Almelo last time around. That was in the KMV back in January 2021. That's the bridge in the league, though, was the 0-0 draw back in around about this time last season in 2020. Feyenoord picked up a 0-0 draw against Twente last round. Of course, Utrecht did beat Heracles Almelo last round. Look at the odds on this one. We have 10-3 on. It's both your Feyenoord, 8-1 is your Heracles, and 17-4 is your draw. I'm going to go with the win for the hosts on this one. Of course, I am. Feyenoord, of course, will wrap it up here with a comfortable win in the end. Meanwhile, AZ Alkmaar take on Fortuna. Sittard played the 17 times in 1996. 10 was AZ, 4 was Sittard of 3 draws, of course. Alkmaar, AZ come into this just 1 defeated past 6, 58% form for them right now. However, without a win in 4 up against a Sittard side who've lost the last 4, 25% form for them as well. Coming at you, AZ Alkmaar did pick up a win last round against Fortuna Sittard. That was a 1-0 win back in May 2021. Of course, they also drew with VT's Arnhem last round. Of course, Sittard picked up a loss against Groningen last round. Look at the odds on this one. 7-2 on is your AZ. The Red Hot Paris 90-4 is draw, and 9-1 is your away win. That's Fortuna Sittard on this one. 3-1 win for AZ on this. Heracles Almelo, they're going to be taking on, of course, SC Heerenveen. Of course, now this match will take place all the way down into, of course, Saturday, December the 4th. Now, these two sides play each other, according to my eyes, 32 times in 2005. 16 wins for Heracles Almelo, 9 wins for Heerenveen, and 7 draws. Of course, Heracles Almelo just 1 win in 5, but then 42% form up against a Heerenveen side who just won 1. So they're also the last 5 games, 50% form as well. Of course, last round over in Heracles, in the Eredivisie. That was a 1-0 win for Heracles Almelo back in January 2021. Of course, they've won actually back-to-back over Heerenveen. Haven't lost in the last 3. Of course, picking up a draw as well. Heracles Almelo did lose to Utrecht last round. Heerenveen picked up a draw against PSV last round. Look at the odds on this one. 21-20 is your host on this one. 5-2 is your away win. Heerenveen, and 5-2 is your draw. I think I'm back in Heerenveen on this one. 1-0 win for them on the road. That's right. Big win for them. And of course, maybe remove the chains as well. PSV Eindhoven against Utrecht. Let's take a look at this one. They played each other 59 times in 1993. 44 wins for PSV. We've got 5 wins for Utrecht and 10 draws, of course. PSV came to this unbeaten the last 6 games, picking up 4 wins and 2 draws, 83% form up against the Utrecht side. Just 1 win and 3 for them, 67% form as well. Last round over in PSV was a 2-1 win for Eindhoven. That was back in December 2020. Of course, Eindhoven did draw with Heerenveen last round. Utrecht also picked up a win over Almelo last round, of course. Look at the odds on this one. 2-1 on is your PSV, 7-2 is your draw, and 9-2 is your away win. That's FC Utrecht. Going to go with the goals galore on this one. 5-goal thriller, 3-2 win in the end for PSV. Cambuur will take on VT's Arnhem over on Saturday as well. And these two sides played each other 13 times in 1993. 1 for Cambuur, 8 wins for VT's, and 4 draws. Cambuur winning 5 in the bouts. 83% form for them right now because the VT's Arnhem side just 1 win and 5 for them. 50% form as well. Goodness gracious me, Cambuur flying high. Henk de Jong is your gaffer there. Thomas Lech is your manager for VT's. Of course, played each other last round in a competitive action. Was in the Eredivisie. Of course, back in January 2016, 2-0 win it was for VT's, and they actually won 3 on the bounce against Cambuur. However, Cambuur coming just on the back of a 3-2 win over Nijmegen. VT's picked up a 0-0 draw against AZ Alkmaar. Look at the odds on this one. Cambuur 2-1 for the victory, 5-4 is your away win. That's VT's. The only favourites 5-2 is your draw. I've gone with the draw on this one, 1-1 on this one. I actually fancy Cambuur, to be honest with you. Their form is great. VT's Arnhem, of course, had a bit of a rough patch, but I'm going to play it safe with the draw in the end. Next up, of course, we have Ajax against Willem II. This is actually on Thursday, so get into this one. Played each other 55 times in 1993, 45 wins for Ajax, 7 wins for Wilhelm. And we've got 3 draws. Of course, Ajax coming to this. What are we looking at here? Winning 3 in the bouts. Unbeaten the last 6, picking up 83% form up against the Wilhelm II side, who haven't won the last 8 matches. Of course, losing 5 in the bouts, 8% form. Last round, of course, over in the Johan Cruyff Arena, it was a 3-1 for Ajax back in January 2021. Ajax picking up a 1-0 win over Sparta in the Europa League last round. Of course, Wilhelm II picking up a loss as well against Go Ahead Eagles back on the 27th of November. Look at the odds on this one. We have 10-1 on is your Ajax, 9-1 is your draw, 92-1 is your away win. That's, of course, Wilhelm II. Going to go with the 3-0 win. Ajax smashing it. Of course, Go Ahead Eagles. No, not Go Ahead Eagles. It's bloody Groningen. Groningen take on Zwolle. This is on Friday. Of course, November the 3rd. Played each other 23 times. 2002, 13 was a Groningen, 7 wins for Zwolle, and 3 draws. Groningen given this just 1 defeat. About 75% form. They've turned a corner now because the Zwolle side, who lost the last 4, unbeaten, winless in the last 4, 42% form as well. Last round, of course, over in Groningen was a 1-win for Groningen. The last time the away side won here was when Zwolle beat Groningen back in 2018. Of course, Groningen did beat Sittard last round, of course, 4-1 win. Meanwhile, Zwolle drew with Waalwijk last round, of course, 0-0 it was. Look at the odds on this one. We have 43 on it. Groningen, 45 is short, 7-2 is your away win. And that is Zwolle. Going to go with Groningen, aren't we? 2-1 win in the end. Feyenoord, they're going to be taking on Fortuna Sittard. That's on Sunday, December the 5th. Of course, they played each other 22 times in 1995, 60 wins for Feyenoord, 5 wins for Sittard. We've got 1 draw, of course. Feyenoord coming to this unbeaten the last 6 at least. In fact, they haven't lost in the last 9. However, picking up back-to-back draws though. Sittard coming to this, losing 4 in the bounce, 25% form for them at the moment. Last time around, of course, over in Feyenoord was a 2-win for Feyenoord. That was, of course, back in April 2021. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 wins in the bounce for Feyenoord over Sittard. Of course, Feyenoord did draw with Enschede last round. That's Twente. Of course, Groningen did beat Sittard last round, 4-1, a 4-1 win for them as well. Look at the odds on this one. We have 2-1. Nope. What do we have here? We have Feyenoord. That's on Sunday. We have have. 92 on is your final. 11-1 is your Sittard. 5-1 is your draw. 2-0 win for me on this one. AZ outmarching on Sparta Rotterdam, who are in trouble. Of course, need a result. Played each other 29 times. Did 96. 21 wins to AZ. 2 wins to Sparta. We've got 6 draws. Of course, just AZ coming to this 58% form without a win in 4 now. Up against the Sparta side, just 1 win in 4 for them. 33% form as well. Of course, last round, of course, it was a 2-0 win for AZ. That was back in April 2021. Of course, that was in the Eredivisie. Of course, AZ picked up a draw against Vitesse Arnhem last round. In fact, like I said, 3 draws in the bounce for them. Sparta did lose to Ajax last round, of course, as they try to bounce back here. 5-2 on is your AZ red hot favourites. 50-4 is your draw, and 6-1 is your away win at Sparta. AZ out to win this one. Sparta, like I said, in trouble. RKC Waalwijk take on NEC Nijmegen. Let's get into this one then, shall we? Of course, played 45 times since 1994. 12 wins to Waalwijk, 25 wins to Nijmegen, and we've got 8 draws, of course. Waalwijk picking up without a win in actually 50% form. I'm back into the Nijmegen side without a win in 3 now. Just 1 defeat though in the past 6-7% form for them as well. Last round, of course, over in Waalwijk. I was in the Eredivisie promotion relegation playoff. It was a 3-0 win for Waalwijk. That was back in May 2019. Waalwijk coming up on top with a 3-0 win. Of course, Waalwijk did lose to Zwolle. They drew with Zwolle last round. Nijmegen did lose to Cambuur last round. Look at the odds on this one. What do we have on this? 9-5 is your host on this one. 29-20 is your away win, and 12-5 is your draw. Going to go with a 2-0 win for Nijmegen on this one to take to the house, and then finally go at Eagles taking on FC Twente. Of course, now these two sides played each other 16 times in 1993. 4 wins for go ahead Eagles. We've got 10 wins for Enschede, aka Twente, and got 2 draws as well. Go ahead Eagles coming to just 1 defeat by 6.75% form. Up against a 1 defeat about 5 for Twente, 58% form for them as well. Last round, of course, in Go Ahead Eagles, aka the day Altershost, was a 2-1 win for Twente. That was back in March 2019. The home side hasn't won this game since. Trying to load since Twente beat Go Ahead Eagles 2-1 back in 2014. So Go Ahead Eagles coming to the back have a 1-0 win over Willem II. Of course, Twente did draw with Feyenoord. Last one, look at the odds. 9-5 is your host, 12-5 is your draw, 20-20 is your Twente on this one. Back of my boys here, back of my boys to at least get a draw. 1-1 in the end. That's my picks on this one. Be sure to get your picks in as well for this complicated little match day. Of course, it is a combination of the weekend's action plus a little couple of catch-up games as well. But the same code there, cut your forces Dutch, and you'll get in amongst it. That, my friends, is it. Be sure to give the video some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Check out the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course Patreon as well. But until then, guys, I'm out of here. Be safe, smash up, and all that kind of stuff. It's getting deadly out there. Till then, we're out.